Son of a...
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm here with Mason and Maddie, and we're gonna do what we wish we knew before our senior year. So we're just gonna go straight into it. Okay, so number one, applying for college. What is something you wish you knew before applying to college, Mason?
To start sooner. I didn't start fast enough, and then I actually didn't get to apply to all the colleges I wanted to.
Yeah, I'd say like start sooner. What about you, Maddie?
I don't know. I think kind of tour the colleges you're applying to. Like, don't just stop. Don't just like apply. I'm honestly shocked I'm going to college. Don't just like apply out of the blue, like because you think you're gonna like it there. Really like get to know the campus and what there is to do and the environment that surrounds that. Go Lions! Go Lions! A&M Commerce.
I definitely agree with that. My one thing I wish I knew. I wish I did all the essays. Like for Apply Texas, you have to do like A, B, and C. I wish I did all of them, and I also wish I applied to every college that I wanted. I kind of just settled, and I wish I didn't do that. Okay, next thing, applying for scholarships. Did any of you guys apply for scholarships?
Yeah, I actually wrote an essay for Oklahoma State, and I ended up getting it, but the school still was too expensive, so that was sad.
What about you?
What I wish I did.
Yeah.
Okay. So I really didn't apply for that many scholarships. I wish I had applied for a lot more than I would have, because I would have gotten a lot more of my college paid for. I just kind of settled with the 3. I didn't apply. I only applied for 1 or 2, and I only got 1. It was a big scholarship, but at the end of the day, I just kind of settled for those 2 because I was like, well, I got a lot of money from these, and I wish I had applied for a ton, even if little your race and stuff like that can get you scholarships.
Yeah. I definitely. No, I definitely I wish I applied earlier for scholarships, and I wish I applied for more. Definitely apply for your local scholarships too, because you're more than likely going to get those scholarships than if you applied on a national level. I'm not discouraging you from applying on a national level, but it's just more competitive. Another thing is also try and apply for scholarships at your parents' jobs. I know my mom personally, they had a scholarship for what's it called? High school seniors, and so just apply and then also start early.
Also apply for scholarships that are small amounts too, because every amount
adds
helps.
up. Yeah.
So I mean,
really
even
does.
if it's just a $200 scholarship that could pay for a textbook or a class or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
College.
So I just kind of put this in dual credit / AP test. Dual credit's great, but one thing that I found out when I went to orientation was that if you get to 150 credit hours, and so let's say you switch your major a lot, you might not be able to get financial aid anymore. So I just want to definitely make sure you guys watch out for that, and dual credit's great. Definitely do your Englishes and your histories to get your basics out of the way, but you know what you want to do, definitely go on that track and get all those basic credits kind of thing that you don't really need out of the way. So yeah. And then also AP test, don't accept your credit until after you talk to your advisor, just for that too. Okay, next thing, if you go, does that really matter for college?
For some it does. For some, if you want to be engineering, obviously you want to go to A&M or something like that. But for a lot of majors, nobody really cares.
Yeah.
And if you get past the Ivy League, it kind of all falls into place.
And don't get caught up in, everyone says this is a place to be, this is a place to party, this is blah, blah, blah. Because for me, I really wanted to go to A&M, and then they gave me this program where I go to Texas A&M Commerce for a year, and then you transfer to A&M. Well, I went to Commerce's orientation, and I ended up really loving it there, and I think that's my home. So it really just depends on the environment there, and don't get caught up in, everyone says this is a place to be, because odds are it may not be the place for you. So you got to find somewhere that makes you happy.
I definitely agree with that, because I was so set on A&M first semester, right? And then afterwards I was like, oh gosh, I don't think A&M's for me kind of thing. And of course I'm trying it out. I love the school obviously, but just because everyone's going there or it has this reputation and you just really don't like it, you don't honestly have to go there. Just go where you want to. Going back on what Maddie said earlier is like definitely go on campus tours and stuff like that, because that definitely helps. Okay, next thing, balancing time in high school, your senior year.
I think it just
I don't know
depends
how
on
I
what you
should
do.
answer this one.
Yeah, you're a student athlete. That's why I wanted.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Well, I'm back.
Oh my gosh.
I hate you.
Okay, so since Maddie, like, what's it called?
Since Maddie didn't do anything.
No.
Why do you hate me?
No, she had, but as a student athlete, how did you balance your time in senior year and applying for college and all that kind
I'm
of
not
stuff?
gonna lie, it was hard. There were some late nights, and there were some nights where I didn't do the homework I should have, but I did it in the morning. I woke up early. You have to put the effort in, and it really is. It's setting you up for college if you are an athlete, because you have to deal with this space.
Ew,
and the
Mason, I look so
time.
ugly. Please don't
Good.
do that.
You do. You are ugly. It doesn't matter.
Okay, let's
you.
focus. Oh my gosh.
I don't know. You really have to sit down and you have to learn, and you have to be willing to go talk to your teachers and be willing to just see what you have to do to get things done.
Okay, great. What about you, Maddie?
Oh. I'm definitely more of the social butterfly in school. Shut up. God, do you ever just...
Commerce? Oh my god.
Commerce. Gonna heat up the commerce.
Trying to take some cows. Yee. But I definitely was more social in school than I really kind of wanted to be, because my social life was everything.
Shut
so
Mason.
you're literally so mean. But I think that I kind of took classes that were too easy for me. I didn't really reach my full potential, like aquatic science. Probably could have taken something a little bit harder than that. But I think it just all comes down to your priorities and stuff like that. But also a big tip is once you apply for colleges, that doesn't mean, oh, I've got accepted into all my colleges, I'm going to stop caring about school, because you still have scholarships to apply for. Okay? Because sororities and fraternities and other organizations look at your GPA from high school if you're entering as a freshman. So don't just neglect your GPA.
Don't slack off. And also scholarships too, like she was saying, don't slack off. For me, balancing time, I had a job first semester, and I was in docs, in student council. I was in various things, and so I definitely had to balance time a lot, but I also somehow managed to watch 40 TV shows a week. So I mean, I personally, I think I have good time management, but yeah, just definitely watch it and stuff like that. And also one thing is don't stress out your senior year. It's one thing I learned. I was definitely a stressor. Don't stress and just relax and enjoy your senior year. Okay, next topic, senioritis. Maddie.
I'm the definition of senioritis. Go to school. Don't get truancy. Shout out to my homies. Honestly, just do your thing. You're there for one last year, so really go to school every day, spend time with your friends. Towards the end of it, on days where I didn't necessarily have to go to school, I would end up going to school to hang out with my friends, because it ended up being a giant blow off. So I think as it gets closer to it, you'll appreciate going to school more, because once you hit college, it's not as easy as it was in high school. So really just kind of appreciate it. I know you can't wait to get out of there, but honestly, kind of soak it all up before you leave.
For me, I personally did not experience senioritis at all. My motto was
normal.
My motto was since I've worked my butt off the past 3 years, why not finish strong? So I definitely didn't experience senioritis. But what about you, Mason?
Well, it didn't really hit me until I hit the second semester, and then once I hit, I got our honors breakfast and I got all that stuff, and it just hit like a brick wall. And all of a sudden I looked up and I hadn't studied in 3 weeks. But I still had an A, so that's amazing.
I can't say I've studied once senior year. Oh, not even junior year.
Honestly, in biology I didn't do anything.
Maybe not.
I slept through the
in high
entire
school at
class
all.
and I didn't study at all, and I had an A, so apparently I'm doing something right.
I slept a lot.
Okay, making memories.
One big note is the people you are friends with in high school are not your friends after high school. They will not be. You will have like a couple of close friends, but the people who you think, oh, they're gonna be in my life forever, they're not going to be. Because the second they don't have to see you every day or see you a lot, they stop putting in effort, and you're gonna stop putting in effort. So it's gonna be like fizzle out into nothing. That just got hell on.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Okay, what about you? Making memories and stuff like that. Like, I guess staying with friends and stuff.
For me, making memories was different because I did get, I don't know, I spent a lot of time with one person throughout my entire senior year. Maddie, you can chill with that. But I did, and I had a lot of fun with them, and
you can just say you had a girlfriend.
Yeah, I did have a girlfriend. I had a girlfriend throughout my senior year, and I did have a lot of fun with her, and I made a lot of great memories that I'll keep forever, but I wish I had spent time with my friends too. Sometimes I kind of like blocked out my friends. It just happened because time was flying, you know? But and then I looked up at the end of my senior year, and then I was like, well, what do I do now? So yeah. And now I have my memories, and I did make memories with friends.
For me, making memories was pretty fun. I got to hang out with like a ton of people. Wow. And we like went to the tulip farm, and like we took senior pictures together, like Maddie and I. And like, I guess going roller skating and just like hanging out was definitely fun. But like she said earlier, not everyone that you hang out in high school or you call a friend will be a friend afterwards. So just kind of prepare for that.
And people are going to change after high school.
And during your senior year too.
Yeah, like, they're going to change, and that's okay because they're growing and, you know, they're kind of finding out who they are, because who you are in high school, I hope it's not who you are later on in life.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
But one thing I would say is just definitely enjoy your senior year, honestly. It's a year to remember. It's like,
it goes by so fast.
So fast. Like, I just, like, Maddie sent me a video of, like, me at prom. Like, and, like, I could not stop laughing. And it seemed like a lifetime ago, but it's honestly just, like, 3 months ago. And so it's, like, crazy. And, like, it's crazy to think that, like, already there's a hashtag TAMU21, and I haven't even moved in yet. And so, like, it just flies by super quickly. So just, like, I don't know how to savor every moment.
Yeah, really soak it all in. Because I know as I played football, I look at it now, and all my friends that are juniors are going and they're suiting up for football next week. And I'm not doing that. And it just kind of hit me, and it's kind of sad knowing that you'll never experience Friday Night Lights again. You'll never experience homecoming the way it was in high school. You'll never experience these things that you took for granted while you were in high school, and now they're gone, and you don't know what to do without them, and you'll just have to look back and wish, I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow, that kind of just hit me.
I know, that really hit me.
Well, I was like, oh, right, we won't have homecoming this year.
Okay. So I also just kind of like texted some of my friends to see what their advice was, and so I'm just gonna go and scroll through what they said. Okay. Holly-Ann said, don't be afraid, because there is so much more to life than fear and wondering. Get out of your headspace and do something. Act, be impulsive, live your life, but stop living in fear. Okay. Callie said, study for the ACT and SAT, because that will help you win a lot of academic scholarships even if you don't have the good grades. I was like, okay, this might be your last year. Well, no, this may be the last year that you will have teachers that actually like care for you. College is not that way. Like, your teachers actually do care about you in high school, and they want you to succeed. And in college, you're just honestly, they're just there to teach you, and so they might not honestly care what you're going through. Well, thanks guys for watching. You can click on their lovely faces if you want to follow them on social media or anything.
You're gonna link that.
And if you really liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe. We're gonna have more videos to come. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye. Alice backpack from Amazon, and I really like it. It has a ton of